Vegeta?
Greetings.
My turn?
Okay, let's do this! Move aside! I'll finish this!
That's right, Kakarot. You're my only brother, and I had hoped you would understand. Well, to you, Kakarot?
I understand you're a creep who's bent on destroying Earth, and that's why I'm gonna stop you.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. But once you do, you'll regret this.
Piccolo, I get a little scared that one day you might become an enemy.
A little. Seems like I'm being underestimated.
Prepare to face the might of the Saiyan race!
Doesn't look like I should hold back here.
Impossible! What's with this power?
Shoot! It looks like I didn't train enough!
Playtime is over! I'll destroy you in an instant! This has got to be a joke! I'm being pressured! Damn it!
Malone! You hear me? Mr. Krillin, let's fight!
All right, show me what you're made of.
Oh, it's Goku's son. All right, let's spar a little.
Sure, that would be great!
Okay, go on another patrol around Kanton City. Check for anomalies.
If I recall, that's right. There's been a lot going on lately. We will do what we can.
Sounds good. Right, so off you. What was that? You guys definitely heard it, right?
It came from over there. We better check.
That height! I'm gonna feel that for a few weeks! This sucks! Piece of crap! It exploded on me before I had a chance to land it! I tell ya, I thought I was a goner for sure. Aw, man. I crash-landed in Kanton City from the look of it.
Oolong?
Wait, are you telling me that noise just now was you?
Huh? What's that?
So let me see if I've got this straight. You actually blew up a time machine in the skies over Kanton City? Do you even know how to pilot a time machine?
Whoa there! What's with the psycho lady? Anyway, that wasn't my fault. It was a malfunction or something. Don't put this on me!
Whoa, whoa. Let's try to remain calm. Supreme Kai of Time?
Trunks, my man! Why didn't you tell me this city was crawling with so many babes? I'm sold! Think I'll stick around? It definitely beats the last place I was. Easy!
What? You're kidding, right?
We could return him to his original location. But it looks like he'd just find another way back here. Why not let him stay in Kanton City for a little while?
All right, fine. Okay, Oolong, you listen here. Under no circumstance will you harass women here. And no weird stunts, got it? If you try anything, so help me, you're going to regret ever coming here.
Ah, you got it, boss lady! You and Boma, birds of a feather.
Why do I feel like I'm about to be unnecessarily busy?
Huh? What's that? Huh? What's that?
Oh, I was expecting Oolong. You showed up instead. Let me guess. Oolong thought he could stand me up.
Jeez, way to believe in me. Ain't no way I'd bail on you, Trunks. I mean, you're starting to scared or something. Just had something else I needed to do, yeah. So I figured I'd ask you to help me out.
Oh, okay, I understand. Understand you're trying to run away.
Say something?
No, I didn't say anything. At any rate, I'm actually really glad you ended up coming. Here's the situation. This is a temporal scene where time and space are in complete disarray. Temporal seams are a lot smaller in size than your usual time rhythm, in case you were wondering. Thing is, if enough of them crop up, they can create larger rifts, so we need to close them ASAP. I was in the process of closing the seam, but I stopped when I noticed there were 5 civilians trapped. We can't close the seam with them still trapped inside. I know I'm bringing this mission on you out of nowhere, but I need you to save those civilians. Oh, and it gets worse. It turns out Cell is in this temporal seam too. He'll likely try to absorb those civilians to power himself up.
And I guess I made the right call not heading over there, didn't I?
Okay, first focus on saving the civilians. If you're having trouble locating the civilians, just use your scouter. It should indicate their locations.
Hey!
Looks like the item you got increased your power level.
When you save a civilian, they'll give you an item as thanks. Those will help out in battle.
Well, so you're what stands between me and the perfection that is my rightful form. And your true intention is to rob me of my precious life energy. Then prepare to say goodbye to this world and hello to oblivion.
Sounds fun! Get out of there! That big Tiencha!
Careful. I don't believe this, but this cell's energy levels are incredible. Might not be able to take it down right now. Do your best to avoid it. Focus on saving the civilians. Once you've saved all the civilians, I'll close the room and trap Cell inside it.
Leave it all this stuff to you! Get at it! I believe in you!
This is not a surprise, so you can actually keep up with me. That means it looks like I might actually have to start training, doesn't it?
Now then, time to let the game begin! Just out there!
Cell powers up. It puts you in extreme disadvantage. Hurry, save the civilians!
can hold your own. Be honest. Once I absorb, I'll be one step closer to the perfection I truly
All that's left now is to save the civilians. Once you've saved all the civilians, I'll close the scene. Just make sure to get out of there before I do that, okay? Looks like the item you got increased your power level.
Hey!
Looks like the item you got increased your power level.
Sup?
Looks like the item you got increased your power level.
Howdy!
Looks like the item you got increased your power level. Alright, that should do it. All the civilians have been saved.
Get back here in one piece!
Is this thing on? Attention all time patrollers! In the coming days, we'll be installing a giant monitor in Canton City. Why, you ask? For Canton City TV!
What? I don't recall hearing anything about this.
I don't either.
Anyway, Canton City TV is slated to offer all sorts of special event news and loads of other useful information. Definitely have to check it out once it's running.
Huh? What's that? Huh? What's that?
There you are. As you can see, another temporal seam has opened up.
Hey! What's the big idea, Trunks? Let me go!
Oolong, quit flailing around!
I just wanted to mind my own business and have fun with Babe somewhere safe! Why the hell did you bring me here, Trunks?
The Supreme Kai of Time made me. She said if Oolong wants to keep Kanto City's women safe, he'll deal with the temporal seams himself. Oh, and she also said if he tries to weasel out of this, I'll make sure he never sets eyes on a woman again.
So it was that purple Bobo wannabe, huh? So basically I'm screwed if I make a run for it and screwed if I stay where I am. Come on. Holes in time are always opening up, so why do I gotta get involved every time? And after all that trouble we went to last time closing up the damn thing, now another one crops up. How can I be this unlucky? Come on!
Relax. We've got a powerful ally with us.
That's right! We got you! If anything happens out there, I'm counting on you to save my bacon!
Alright, let's get ready to close this temporal seam. Oolong and I are located in the industrial sector of West City, but it looks like there aren't any civilians in the area. We either got lucky and no one got sucked in, or no, we have to focus on closing this seam.
You mean we don't have to play superhero this time? Talk about sweet. So, all we gotta do is close this seam then.
I hate to admit this, but I tried to close the seam on my end, and I've run into some trouble. I didn't mention this on our last mission, but in order to close the temporal seam, you're gonna need to power up a super time machine to pull it off.
Oh yeah! That's that huge hunk of junk, right?
Once you start it up, we can return the distorted time-space around it to normal, and close the seam without causing any changes at all to the timeline. Right, now pay close attention here. You'll need special items called power keys to activate the super time machine.
Well, those sound like a pain in the butt to find. So we gotta go hunting those things down?
Pretty much. I wish I could say I had some power keys on me, but unfortunately I don't. I'm sorry about this, but do you think you could help gather the power keys that are in the area?
What? You mean you're just now looking for them? Why didn't you find them earlier?
I had another mission, and it was a bit difficult finding. Sorry.
Well, you're a real help. Time to get looking.
Well, would you look at that? I thought I had sent someone here. My oh my. You look like a veritable smorgasbord of my energy.
Cell's here after all. Thought it was strange there were no civilians here. Cell must have absorbed them already. He's already collecting energy. He's probably close to evolving.
Not again. Tell me if you stop him.
Need those power keys. Oolong and I will collect them. Try to keep Cell occupied and prevent him from reaching this area while we look for the keys.
You gotta hurry. I don't want to keep that next deal. No keys here and no keys there. The keys.
Hey, I found one of the power keys. It means there are only 2 left.
And now I see what must be done. I put all of that precious energy I gathered to good use. Start your desk!
I certainly hope you're not dumb enough to think you can beat me. Should I show you how strong I am?
Yeah, he changed form again. This isn't looking good. If he's still got more energy in reserve, then that means he's gonna change again, right?
Probably not wrong.
Wait, seriously? Mountain, that's another one of the power keys.
Okay, that leaves just 1 more. Let's keep looking.
I'll give you the privilege of fighting me at my best. All right then, here we go. I think it's time for a little bit of a warm-up, don't you?
He's changed again. First the keys, now sell his prison ball. Worst day ever!
Yeah. I will let you. That'll be cannon. That'll be cannon. I wasn't aware I was up against someone so capable in a fight. Do forgive me for not taking this seriously before now. Cannon! I must say, your time is absolutely excellent. Do you have routines? Let's see if you have even a fraction of the power needed to fight my little baby Don't get a swollen head just because you managed to defeat my army. Oh, I assure you that you are nowhere close to powerful enough to handle me at my best. Are you?
I made no mistake. We're not even close to being out of the woods yet. Let's see. Now we have to use these power keys to control the starting system. Then we power up the super time machine. Unfortunately, the super time machine takes a little while to fully power up. I'm sorry, but we need you to keep Cell distracted.
Cell's looking pretty weak now! Keep it up and squash that Robobot!
The super time machine should be able to start up soon. Thanks for taking care of Cell for us. Alright, let's get ready to...
Wait a second! That sound is not holding on by Cell! Don't tell me he's still alive!
A little piece of free advice from yours with you. If you want to get rid of me, you'll have to make sure to destroy my core. I mean, that's assuming I give you another chance to try your hand at it. Not really that chance, but I see it. Take a planet.
It looks like you didn't completely take him out. We can't just leave you. Oh, this looks great, but you've got to handle Cell.
I know you have what it takes to stop him! Give him hell!
You don't know what you've gotten yourself into. Prepare to tremble before true power and take your planet with you.
jump cells, boss! Yes, and we finally managed to power up the super time machine. Let's close this temporal scene. Then we can get out of here.
You're something else. I got just the thing to give you later. Looks like we're back safe and sound. You know...
No kidding. Thank you so much for everything. Moving forward from here, let's keep a close eye on temporal seams that form. What? What? Oolong? Oolong's been sucked into another temporal seam!
Is this thing on? Attention all time patrollers! In the coming days, we'll be installing a giant monitor in Canton City. Why, you ask? For Canton City TV!
What? I don't recall hearing anything about this.
I don't either.
Anyway, Canton City TV is slated to offer all sorts of special event news and loads of other useful information. Definitely have to check it out once it's running.